All right,
Live.
all right.
What's going on? It's your boy Big Malone. I am the commentator today for my buddy here, I Shoot Neighbors, and all of my good buddies over at the Full Free Zone, and all of you spectators out there. Say something nice to them, I Shoot.
Yeah, I'm sorry it took like about more than 30 minutes to get this off.
Hey, give them what they want. Give the people what they want. Give them that gameplay. Give them that raw, juicy gameplay. Let's get to it. I'll explain how this works. But I just want to introduce my buddy here, I Shoot Neighbors, and myself, Big Malone. Basically, both of us have played this game quite extensively. Both of us have cleared this game with every character.
Yep.
So we do what's called an around the world clear. We know what we're doing in this game. And today's gonna play Stuck. Stuck has the highest scoring potential. Stuck is the easiest character to play this game with. And Stuck is just a lot of fun. He's got a really powerful spread shot, but he's got the weakest machine gun in the game. So you're gonna see that he shoots out these balls from the side. They do more damage than his actual machine gun. And the biggest thing is gonna be point blanking with Stuck. But I'll explain what's going on as it happens. Okay, so the first thing about this game is if you play it yourself, you'll notice that every character starts at a different stage. In this case, he's starting at the lava stage, which has the boss that people hate the most. And in every version of the stage, the boss changes slightly. So he has the easiest version of the most infamous boss. But Stuck is good for anybody at any skill level, honestly. If you're really good at the game, you play him for score. If you just want to play casually, play for survival. He's good for anybody. He's got the second highest speed. He's got amazing damage. He's got an amazing bomb. He's got it all. Don't worry, come on, you got this, man. So the big gimmick of this game is reflect. Just now you'll see him go invincible. You go invincible and you shoot bullets back. So the big thing that you get from reflect, not only do you get damage from reflecting bullets, not only do you get to point blank people because you're invincible, you get these medals to drop.
I'll stop for a second. Literally.
Okay, so he's having a little bit of lag here.
A little?
Okay. Maybe not a little bit of lag, because I know you can play better. I think you can play way better than this.
Yeah, look at this, it's stuck to the screen.
Okay. So, do you want to do one mulligan? And tell you what, I can just commentate off of Twitch. Because it seems like it's fast enough, but maybe my commentary would be a little bit behind if I watch from Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For your sake, I'll commentate from Twitch. Okay. So improvise. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. It's okay. We got this, man. Yeah, we're gonna give it another try. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little bit newer to this style here, and we're making the best of it. And if you guys don't know, for some reason, Discord can generate some lag when you're trying to stream, show somebody something in real time. So that's why we're having a bit of this problem here, because usually we don't have to deal with commentation in this way, or you just learn to play in lag. But I'm very confident that I Shoot here will amaze us with his skill and make it to an easy 1cc. So there's several routes to 1cc in this game, not even a problem.
Yeah, for 1cc, this is actually not a very hard game at all. The only part I'd consider actually difficult is stage 5, but you can just memo that.
Okay, so yeah, just kill the Discord stream to me. I'll comment off of Twitch. So again, all my comments will be delayed.
All right, gotcha.
And I can kind of pretend I know what you're doing. Okay, but it looks like the stream's stuck for the moment, so I would just maybe restart.
I just pause.
I don't know if it's reconnected. Okay, you unpause then.
All right.
Okay, and I was given a method to deal with this problem here. Cool.
All right, wow, and I'm suddenly playing way better now.
Yeah. Okay, but again, the big gimmick of Giga Wing is that every ship has a reflector, and the reflect, not only does it throw damage back at people, not only does it make you invincible, but it makes medals spawn, and medals are purely for points. Points do not give you extends, or as I like to call them, extra mans.
Yeah, there's no extends. Your reflexes are your extends.
Yeah, that's the way to think about it. Your reflex or your extend, but at the same time.
That's kind of a lie. There is one extend you can get.
Well, I was going to explain that. I was going to explain the pity extend.
Yeah, a pity extend.
Okay, right. Do your thing. Do your thing. I'll find a way to watch you in a second. I found there's a method suggested. Okay. But once I watch you again in real time with the way that with the workaround, I'll let you know ASAP.
Right. All right.
Just start playing though. Just do it though. I'll be with you in a moment. I can hear your sound effects, so I can stream off of, I can tell you what's going on off of what I'm hearing, so I've played the game enough. So anyways, yeah, like I said, first stage, there's a variant of the first stage for every character. So there's three stages that have different orders based on which characters you pick, and the boss at the end is different based on which character you pick. So they're a little bit harder based on where they are in order. So in this case, the lava sub you'll get to eventually. He's fighting the easiest version. A lot of people hate the lava sub, and you'll see why when you see him get to the lava sub. Very infamous boss. It filters a lot of people who are not very interested in the game. But this game doesn't even need extends because you have so many reflex. About every 5 seconds that you got it. And those medals again are for score. The way the score works is you get a multiplier based on how many medals you have. It's like when you see that number like 700, that means that the next medal you pick up gives you 700 plus whatever the value is. So if it's a 5 medal, you get a 705 multiplier. Then the one after that gets you 710 of the next 5 medal you pick up. So your score is what's called pinball scoring. It just goes through the friggin' roof in this game.
Oh, I should mention these turrets. If you turn them low enough on the screen, we'll go on the screen.
So every level has a hidden score, has a hidden big metal generator of some kind. And in this stage, yeah, it's the turret. The second stage is going to be the water section. Yeah, you have the fountain on the second stage. The third stage, you have to blow up a control tower, and it turns every turret into big metals. So there's a lot of setups for it.
I usually don't go for it as stuff though, because I just don't want to go for it.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm still trying to find this other method of watching you in real time to make it a little easier to commentate in real time. But if you play this game for score, you'll notice that there's a lot of convenient stage, like enemy placements and timings to get tons and tons of medals, which is awesome. In fact, like when you're playing for score, you might not even shoot to try to get more reflect bullets and things. Also, until you die or use a bomb, your reflector does not do damage on contact with enemies. Keep that in mind. So that's another thing about the reflector as well. It doesn't inherently hurt people until you activate it. So the big thing about the lava sub is he has 2 phases. The first phase is a bunch of guns, and the second phase he does a really interesting pattern. There's a few ways to dodge it. When I play it, I go through the bottom and go through the gaps, whereas a lot of people will go left or right on it. Which method did you use today for it?
Oh, macro.
Yeah, nothing wrong with macro.
I'm going to cry.
Don't cry, just go, man. You got the pity extend.
I actually don't. I usually don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. Just keep going. You got the pity extend. You can make a comeback. Remember, when you use a bomb in this, the rank goes down. When you die, the rank goes down. You can make a recovery. It's not a problem, man. Just do it. Live it up.
But I at least want to show off the TLB. That's my goal.
Of course. You got this, man. So here's the thing. If you're at 0 lives by stage 4, there's a really specific area that you hit, and then it will give you an extend. It gives you the only 1-up in the game, but you have to have 0 lives when you get there. So sometimes I die on purpose to get to 0 lives, and then I have more bombs by the time I get the extend if I'm having trouble early. Now the train that he's on is really dangerous because the train, a lot of what I try to do is bullet seal the train, but if you mess up your distances, it can fire really close and really fast.
I'm deflected!
It's okay, you got the pity extend. You'll be fine. Yeah, the train can be frustrating. But anyways, these saucers give a lot of medals, and then when you get to the top here, you can get even more after you get through the saucer section, because there's a metal fountain, as it's called. Just a fountain of tons and tons of medals, adds up really fast. I mean, Bath, 5cc high up. I do have a 5cc guide if you guys want to see it. I'll show you guys how to 5cc with the best of them. But we all know that I Shoot Neighbors is better than 5cc. He's too cool
Yeah,
for that.
I'd rather not 5cc.
Yeah, come on, man. Here's the thing. This is the warm-up. This is the warm-up, man. You're going to get that pity extend, and you're going to smash this. You got this, Neighbors. Just focus, play for survival. Amaze the unbelievers with your skill and your recovery. And plus, this boss is a joke, man. You got a billion ways to macro dodge this boss.
Yeah, this boss isn't that much of a threat.
So the boss is basically the pancake from, 1945 or whatever that game is? 1940XX, and then you just, there's a billion ways to dodge this guy, that's no problem. He just has a billion hit points.
Ah!
Come on, man, keep your cool.
Fuck me, this only happens in life, I swear to God.
Hey, man, it's clutch. Everybody's got to train their clutch. No time like the present to work it out. Keep going, man.
All right.
Just keep going. Do this to the end. Don't give up. Work on your clutch. Come on, man. Clutch it out. There we go. Don't bomb spam, but get that clutch going, man.
Well,
Hey,
I guess you guys aren't gonna see the TLB.
Don't worry about the TLB. Just finish the bout, man. Finish the bout. It only gets easier from here. Okay, so stage 3, it's like you're going against this flying fortress, and the boss here, I hate the third variation of this boss. Like, I had to use bombs on it forever. And I still have trouble dodging the boss that's coming up soon. But it's a big flying fortress, really cool, lots of parts. But this stage is interesting, like you're fighting a whole air carrier. It's like out of a show called Ring Raiders for some of you older people that might know what Ring Raiders is. But, yeah, like on this stage, this one, it only has like one area with a huge metal count, which is blowing up the tower to get a bunch of medals. Jammers, unfortunately, there's not much time to reset because the setup took longer than we anticipated. It just is what it is.
Reset that, Jammers?
Yeah. Don't worry, man.
He's watching it too!
What are you worried about, man? Who cares who's watching? Clutch this out, man. Clutch this out. Take this as a life lesson. Clutch this out. You got this, neighbor. Neighbor, it doesn't matter. Nobody here cares if you fall on your face. Just get to the end and do this. It only gets easier from here, I promise you. Played this a million times before. Does it really matter if James has won?
No.
Okay, then. You got this, man. Yeah, come on. Spank that boss. Then let's do stage 4. Then show the world how easy stage 5 is. After you beat up that robot that you'll get to eventually, show the world that stage 5 is a joke. That you have mastery of this game. Just hang in there. You got this. Just play it all the way to the end. Okay, now I can see you in real time thanks to something that had set up here. Okay, awesome. Now I can really give proper commentary. So again, guys, sorry about the delayed commentary. It's okay. Don't worry. Just keep going, man. We know you're better than this.
That's why I still hesitant. That's why. Look at this. I'm not. Okay, now. This is gonna be fun. Not even
So what? So what? Who cares? Who cares if it's a 5cc? Hey, you almost won. I think you did 1cc Chitta Fest. What are you worried about, man?
No,
You've
I
already
didn't want to
proved
see Shitta Fest. I game overed on stage 4.
Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, never mind. Bad example. Anyways, just focus, man. Okay, so on stage 4, this is where the game's kind of heating up now. First 3 stages can be kind of eh. We're gonna pick up, and stage 5's gonna really extend from there.
Oh my god.
So I'm interested to see what strategy he uses against the mid boss coming up. 'Cause there's a lot of ways to deal with this guy. There's even a swag strategy where you get on top of him, just shoot him from behind. There's a billion ways to deal with this guy. But with the reflector, there's just so many stylish things you can do in this game compared to other games. You can also get into amazing positions you wouldn't be able to otherwise. All right, so he's right under him. Okay, yeah, he's going for the classic. He's just doing taps under him. There we go. And then up here we have a bunch of fixed positions. Oh yeah, most of the enemies in this game are fixed. So like, yeah, he already knows where these guys are going to spawn. Like the fact that he preemptively went for the big green chip. He's played this enough to just know, boom, it's right there. Then a lot of these are aimed shots, so it's really easy to just dance them around the way you need to. And because he's lowered the rank a bit, they're a little bit slower, which means a little bit easier to deal with. We have the really big tank coming up.
Also, try not to get point blank.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Do not get point blanked, of course. So that's why you gotta be a little bit careful with your position. You got this big tank coming up. You don't want to get point blanked by that and just walking the bullets here, stringing them. Okay, then you're gonna see a bunch of symbols coming up soon to the right. And if you shoot the big one in the middle,
Damn it! I didn't get it.
it's okay, I'll explain it. So the big one in the middle gets you a pity extend if you have 0 lives. He doesn't have 0 lives. However, if you kill the purple ones and the red one that he killed, a bunch of eyeballs drop and they're worth 100 multiplier each. Then there's a point fountain that you get right after. So you can get some really big multipliers here. If you're playing at a world record pace, you can max out your multiplier, which means that every shot gives you maximum amounts of points possible. Really good people can do it by this stage. I am not at that level. Well, I'll just claim that my buddy I shoot is. He's just having an off day. Okay, so Robot here's a joke. He's probably going to start with the reflect into the point blank. Then another reflect coming up. Okay, so yeah, he did the reflect, and then he already blew out the right shoulder. Those missiles, I don't even know if they have a hitbox. It's funny. But he's just shooting with the Vulcan, giving him a little extra time. Yeah, I've never died to him either. Okay, and he's actually dodging them. Wow, okay. using some strategies that I don't personally use, but I just learned something new that you can just flat out dodge that. The reason why you might want to learn to dodge that is because to score him, you have to start farming his hand. That's not what he's doing this round. He's just shooting him down the middle. Also, there's RNG patterns. You can get the pink laser you got a moment ago. We can get a bunch of bullets from everywhere. You got the easy lasers. Okay, we're about to hit stage 5. This is where the game really begins. This is focus time. Just focus on the game. You got this. Relax. You got this, man. Just focus 100%. Clutch this out. So he's going to the top of the screen because he knows where everything spawns. Like, he blew up that turret, and the fact that he's way up there, he's shooting bombs faster because they're going off the screen, and then it's kind of increasing his rate of fire almost. At least that's what it seems like from what I'm viewing here. I didn't really even think about it that way, but it makes sense. Okay, he's blowing up certain vehicles before they even get on the screen. Like, he blew up the one to the right, now he's going to get the one on the left before he comes on the screen. Boom. It actually came on screen slightly, but because of that, he can control better. And he's doing some good positioning right now. This is a part where I can fuck up and have to use a bomb, but he's doing it pretty smooth right now. I think he's getting his clutch back, 100%. Heck yeah. It's okay, just use a bomb. There you go. See, you bombed it. Okay. So, the biggest threat, in my opinion, on this stage is there's going to be these gold eggs that pop out. The gold eggs have a really irritating pattern that I had to learn to deal with to get really good at this game. And 1 CC, or no death, aka no miss this game. But coming up eventually is going to be the gold eggs. And it kind of makes sense when you see the boss I call Goldbird or Gold Bastard. That guy's so difficult to play against at high rank. He has too many hit points. But you'll see the pattern when it comes out.
I actually find it a bit easier on high rank since you compares more bullets taking the fight.
He just, I don't know, man. He also has a billion hit points. It's irritating. Okay,
yeah,
so he killed one of the gold eggs as soon as it came on screen, which is good because it fires a really big, like, blue shots are all fixed in a specific pattern. He's got purple, pink shots that are tracked. Okay, so he's handling them pretty well. Yeah, no, he's got his clutch back.
Literally the most.
Okay, so you're only slightly lagged from what I'm watching compared to what's on there, but it's okay. Doesn't matter, man. I've seen your 1 CCs of this game. I know you got it. So this particular boss here coming up, he's gonna do some counter shots, so he has to keep his shot going at a certain point after the reflect. Also, wow, he just dodged. I didn't know you could just go backwards down the middle. I do something much more complex that takes a lot more mental effort. Okay, he handled that mid-boss in a way that I didn't even know you could do, which is a lot easier to deal with. And again, he knows where everything's gonna spawn. He's actually doing it cleaner than I usually do. He's got the timing down to a science here, even cleaner than I would time it. And then this is the part where go on.
This is the part where everyone bongs.
There's ways around it, but yeah. Yeah, no, this part, unless if you know exactly what you want to do, and then you have balls of steel in a specific dodge pattern to the side, you're probably going to bomb here. See, a lot of people will use a bomb here. Like, I use bombs here all the time. When I first was learning this game, about a year ago, I had to use 7 bombs to beat this stage. That's how bad I was at this game. Okay, so Goldbird here, there's a lot of ways to handle him. We're going to see how he does it. Usually I go for the left wing first. I just invincible and go for the left wing. And his strategy is he's going to stay under. Okay, so he does it differently from what I would do. So he's point blanking and blowing out the bottom. He's kind of hitting the wings with his side shots, which again, all of Stuck's damage comes from the side shots. His Vulcan's just there as a decoration. Also, if you didn't realize, if he stops shooting, when he moves around, his Vulcan angle changes. That's more important for scoring. So I'm trying to score. Sometimes I'll put the shots behind me, the bombs behind me, and then shoot just with the Vulcan to do less damage, to control better. Okay, so this guy has a lot of patterns that involve a mix of aim shots and then fixed shots. And he stopped himself from getting walled. That's really good. He saved himself from dying and beat Goldberg. Okay, so stage 6 is going to be a fixed boss fight that has many phases. My least favorite phase is the blue Cheerios, and you'll see what it is. So I'm interested to see if he's going to use any save spots.
I want to tell the audience a fun fact. The Dreamcast version is way faster than this. It makes that blue Cheerio attack Malone's talking about way worse.
Yeah, when I play the Dreamcast version on my channel, I have to bomb that. That's the only way I can deal with the blue Cheerios. Okay, so let's see how you do stage 6 here. I'm gonna see if he uses safe spots and if he does what I call the Giga Chad safe spot.
Oh, that I know about.
Okay, so he's starting with pretty standard dodge setups. Oh, but he goes to the right. I always go to the left. Oh, wow, you can extend the amount of time you need before a reflect if you go to the right. Smart. I didn't realize that.
A bit late, though.
It's okay, though.
Oh, alright, good.
Okay, so he's a little bit off, but yeah, he made it. There actually is a gap through the Cheerios. I've tried to play this game with no reflect before. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. He's just going to do a standard dodge. Okay, you can also go invincible and go into the upper right corner and he can't hit you with the upper left. There's a few ways to deal with this pattern. There's even a spot you can hit where he just can't hit you because of the limits for it to go. Okay, so this next part's kind of whatever. He's probably just going to reflect and point blank it and go back down. Okay, he's actually... Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. So this thing's going to extend its arms soon, and it has 2 sides you have to blow out, and then the middle again. He's damaging the right side first, which is what I typically do, because it makes it easier when I have to shift from left to right. Okay, so yeah, he's doing a lot of damage. He's just doing a big point blank. In this case, he's not even really point blank it. He's getting all the sections destroyed. Doing a big old reflect. Wow, he just blew that guy away really fast. If you're under there for a while, he'll hit you with a big solid bullet. And, okay, he was going for the right arm. He got the chart really fast. He didn't even have to do the really big reflect. Okay, awesome. So fighting the center here, I usually just do one reflect, and then I just hope I can kill him before he does this pink donut pattern coming up. So okay, this pattern he's going through, I don't even know how to dodge this. I just reflect through it. All right, cool. He just reflected, knocked him to the next phase. This one is basically trying to trap you with a tracking shot. Oh, wow, he blew it up really fast. Okay, so those tentacles have a hitbox. If they actually squish your ship, you die. Okay, so he's going to attempt what's called the Giga Chad safe spot. There's a really specific pixel you can go down the middle. Oh, never mind. He's not doing the Giga Chad safe spot. But down the middle. Oh, wait, does he do it? I'm in suspense. Okay, there's one shot that can kill you when you do it. Okay, he didn't quite pull it off, but it's okay. Now he's just going to do a big old reflect.
All right.
And then here comes the blue Cheerios. Okay, I thought, wow, he got a really good dodge. So these blue Cheerios, when it's really fast, it's hard to deal with. I swear they're random, maybe they're not. But the fact that some of them come diagonally at you at really high speeds while some are slower. Wow, he did some really sick dodge a moment ago where it went really fast. He just went past it. Okay, but boom, he got through it. So now he's going to do this pattern where there's a billion ways to set this one up. He's going to shoot a huge string of bullets wherever you are at the moment. Wow, he did a dodge I never even considered. So yeah, he has a very different way of playing this in a good way. Okay, so he's waiting for his reflect to come back. And he's getting cornered. Oh, I'm in suspense here. Okay, he's got the reflect in time. And then here's the thing, if you wait too long, the blue Cheerios will come back. So that's going through all those patterns again. So yeah, to credit Clear, I mean, I've seen him once CC this, and the TOB is interesting, but there's always next chance or next event. But hey, look, you made it through there, man. When you calm down, you did stage 5 pretty smooth. Just gotta keep that clutch, man. Just consider this a lesson in clutch. It only gets easier from here, man. So the thing is, if you don't want to CC this, you just get this cutscene and you get the bad ending. But if you do want to CC, you get to fight the medallion and a bunch of other stuff, and then you get the good ending, no matter what. We got a bunch of GGs in chat just for you. I shoot. So what's your final thoughts on this run, man?
I want to blow my brain out.
Oh, come on, man. Don't have that attitude. Look at this. You clutched this out in front of this Giga Chad audience. You handle it like a Chad. Sure, maybe your emotions were a little high at the moment, but you made it through. You didn't give up. And look at that. You even got Bad Rito in the, saying, thanks for showing us the game.
least I put on a show for you guys.
Oh shoot, Borderline shut up. Hey Borderline. But yeah, visibly shaking, GG. Come on, man. Good time. Everybody's saying good times. Even Jamer's giving you a free GG. Yeah, goals are like next time. Nice try. Come on, man. You got this.
I promise you guys, I can once see this game without no effort. The only other game that I'm kind of confident in beating is Battle Garega and G-Darius.
Yeah, but don't worry, man. See, like I said, I'm your boy Big Malone. This is my buddy. I shoot neighbors. He was the player today. It happens, man, but I'm glad you made it through. Yeah, Bad Rito said, don't worry, marathon luck is real. Don't beat yourself up. He's right. Borderline said you scored more points than he can even read. Yeah, like, I think Giga Wing 2 goes into quintillion, numbers that I barely even know existed.
Yeah, scoring in that game is crazy. But I have cleared Giga Wing 2 various times and scored that game various times.
Yeah, like I said, you did the around the world. A lot of people haven't done the around the world. You've cleared with every character, and I've seen it before. You got screenshots, you got proof. You don't gotta worry about a thing, man. Now, can I convince you to sometime play the Dreamcast one and clear with Stranger, the 5th character?
Probably not for the sake of my own sanity.
Okay.
Alright, so we calling it a wrap? You good to go? Ready to move on? Okay. And also, Around the World doesn't have to be one session. You can have it be one session, or you can have it just be I cleared with everybody. But I've been trying to do it in one sitting, but I failed every time. I get too tired by the end, ghouls. I don't know if you've tried it yet. Have you tried to do all of them in one sitting?
No, I've always did different stuff.
Okay, now I've tried to do them all in one sitting. It gets tiring. Alright, so I think we're on to the next 10 out of 10 game. When they set it up for whoever's next, the next lucky soul to demonstrate their skill to the world and shock the world with their prowess on whatever they picked.